शिवोऽहं 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 शिवोऽहम् मनोबुद्ध्यहङ्कारचित्तानि नाहं मनोबुद्ध्यहङ्कारचित्तानि नाहं न च श्रोत्रजिह्वे न च घ्राणनेत्रे न च श्रोत्रजिह्वे न च घ्राणनेत्रे न च व्योमभूमिर्न तेजो न वायुः न च व्योमभूमिर्न तेजो न वायुः चिदानन्दरूप शिवोऽहं शिवोऽहं चिदानन्दरूप शिवोऽहं 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 शिवोऽहम् न च प्राणसंज्ञो न वै पञ्चवायुः न च प्राणसंज्ञो न वै पञ्चवायुः न वा सप्तधातुर्न वा पञ्चकोशः न वा सप्तधातुर्न वा पञ्चकोशः न वाक्पाणिपादं न चोपस्थपायुः न वाक्पाणिपादं न चोपस्थपायुः चिदानन्दरूप शिवोऽहं शिवोऽहं चिदानन्दरूप शिवोऽहं 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 शिवोऽहम् न मे द्वेषरागौ न मे लोभमोहौ न मे द्वेषरागौ न मे लोभमोहौ मदो नैव मे नैव मात्सर्यभाव मदो नैव मे नैव मात्सर्यभाव न धर्मो न चार्तो न कामो न मोक्ष न धर्मो न चार्तो न कामो न मोक्ष चिदानन्दरूप शिवोऽहं शिवोऽहं चिदानन्दरूप शिवोऽहं 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 शिवोऽहम् न पुण्यं न पापं न सौख्यं न दुःखं न पुण्यं न पापं न सौख्यं न दुःखं न मन्त्रो न तीर्थं न वेदा न यज्ञा न मन्त्रो न तीर्थं न वेदा न यज्ञा अहं भोजनं नैव भोज्यं न भोक्ता अहं भोजनं नैव भोज्यं न भोक्ता चिदानन्दरूप शिवोऽहं शिवोऽहं चिदानन्दरूप शिवोऽहं 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 शिवोऽहम् न मे मृत्युर्न शङ्का न मे जातिभेद न मे मृत्युर्न शङ्का न मे जातिभेद पिता नैव मे नैव माता न जन्म पिता नैव मे नैव माता न जन्म न बन्धुर्न मित्रं गुरुर्नैव शिष्य न बन्धुर्न मित्रं गुरुर्नैव शिष्य चिदानन्दरूप शिवोऽहं शिवोऽहं चिदानन्दरूप शिवोऽहं 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 शिवोऽहम् अहं निर्विकल्पो निराकाररूपो अहं निर्विकल्पो निराकाररूपो विभुत्वाच सर्वत्र सर्वेन्द्रियाणां विभुत्वाच सर्वत्र सर्वेन्द्रियाणां सदा मे समत्वं न मुक्तिर्न बन्धः सदा मे समत्वं न मुक्तिर्न बन्धः चिदानन्दरूप शिवोऽहं शिवोऽहं चिदानन्दरूप शिवोऽहं 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 शिवोऽहम्
जय माता जी सबको, जय माता दी ऑल। अभी हम सब लोग नतमस्तक होकर श्री माता जी को वंदन करके कुंडली उठा के बंधन लेंगे। विल ऑल कलेक्टिवली बो डाउन टू श्री माता जी एंड रेज और कुंडली एंड टेक बंधन। जय श्री माता जी। बंधन लेने के बाद दोनों हाथ हृदय के स्थल पर श्री माता जी को और श्री माता जी को देखते रहेंगे थोड़ी देर के लिए। वी विल कीप लुकिंग एट श्री माता जी with both our palms at the level of the heart. श्री माता जी, मुझे ध्यान करना नहीं आता, कृपा करके मुझसे ध्यान करा लीजिए माँ। श्री माता जी, आई डोंट नो हाउ टू मेडिटेट, प्लीज टेक मी इनटू मेडिटेशन। अभी अपना राइट हैंड श्री माता जी को और लेफ्ट हैंड श्री माता जी को और राइट हैंड धरती माँ पर। लेफ्ट हैंड टुवर्ड्स श्री माता जी, राइट हैंड ऑन मदर अर्थ। श्री माता जी, please remove all my past thoughts, action, planning and heat from my ईड़ा नाड़ी and give it to Mother Earth. श्री माता जी, कृपा करके मेरे ईड़ा नाड़ी में जो भी असंतुलन है उसे निकाल के धरती में विलीन कर दीजिए माँ। आहिस्ता आहिस्ता आंख बंद करेंगे। स्लोली विल क्लोज आवर आईज। और महसूस करते रहेंगे राइट हैंड से कुछ धरती में जा रहा है कि नहीं, लेफ्ट हैंड से कुछ अंदर आ रहा है कि नहीं। विल कंटिन्यू टू ऑब्जर्व एंड अप्रिशिएट if something is going down from our right hand and if something is coming in from our left hand. अगर लेफ्ट हैंड में एक भी उंगली में अगर आ रहा है, इसका मतलब है हम आत्म तत्व में उतर रहे हैं। Even if one of the fingers is absorbing cool air, that means we are already the spirit. And it's only a matter of time when all the fingers will start absorbing cool air. अभी महसूस करते रहेंगे लेफ्ट हैंड की सभी उंगली में ठंडी हवा अंदर आ रही है। We'll continue to observe and appreciate if we're absorbing cool air in all the fingers of the left palm. अभी अपना राइट हैंड श्री माता जी की ओर, राइट हैंड टुवर्ड्स श्री माता जी, लेफ्ट हैंड टुवर्ड्स स्काई, लेफ्ट हैंड आकाश की ओर। श्री माता जी, please remove all my future thoughts, action, planning and heat from my पिंगला नाड़ी and give it to ether. श्री माता जी, कृपा करके मेरे पिंगला नाड़ी में जो भी असंतुलन है, जो भी भविष्यकाल के विचार है, जो भी गर्मी है, उसे आकाश में विलीन कर दीजिए माँ। और महसूस करते रहेंगे लेफ्ट हैंड से कुछ आकाश में जा रहा है कि नहीं, राइट हैंड से कुछ अंदर आ रहा है कि नहीं। We'll continue to observe and appreciate if we are ventilating through our left palm and if we are absorbing cool air in any of the fingers of the right palm. अभी महसूस करेंगे राइट हैंड की सभी उंगली में ठंडी हवा अंदर आ रही है। We'll observe and appreciate if we are absorbing cool air in all the fingers of right palm. अभी अपना लेफ्ट हैंड श्री माता जी को, लेफ्ट हैंड टुवर्ड्स श्री माता जी, राइट हैंड विल टेक ऑन आवर आज्ञा चक्र, राइट हैंड को अपने आग्नेय चक्र पे रखेंगे, माथे पे, और यहाँ लॉर्ड्स प्रेयर बोलेंगे। लॉर्ड्स प्रेयर, आवर फादर हु आर्ट इन हेवन, hallowed be thy name, thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, power, and the glory forever and ever. Amen. हाथ थोड़ी देर वहीं रखे रहेंगे जब तक लेफ्ट हैंड की सभी उंगली में ठंडी हवा आए, और जहां हाथ रखा वहां ठंडा हो जाए. विल वेट टिल वी गेट cool air in all the fingers of the left palm and where we put our right palm. अभी अपना राइट हैंड तालू पे रखेंगे. विल टेक और राइट हैंड एंड पुट इट ऑन टॉप ऑफ द हेड. प्रेस इट एंड रोटेट 7 टाइम्स. 7 बार घड़ी की दिशा में घुमाते हुए श्री माता जी कृपा करके हमारा आत्म साक्षात्कार दृढ़ कर दीजिए. श्री माता जी प्लीज स्ट्रेंथन आवर सेल्फ रियलाइजेशन. 7 टाइम्स विल रोटेट. 7 बार घुमाने के बाद बंद करेंगे. महसूस करते रहेंगे लेफ्ट हैंड की सभी उंगली में ठंडी हवा आ रही कि नहीं, और जहां हाथ रखा वहां क्या हो रहा है. Where we put our right hand, let's observe what's happening. Slowly we lift our hand. आहिस्ता आहिस्ता हाथ को थोड़ा ऊपर करेंगे, 1-2 इंच. हाथ को नीचे लाएंगे. विल ब्रिंग द राइट हैंड डाउन. विल टेक और लेफ्ट हैंड, पुट इट 2 इंचेस अबव द हेड. लेफ्ट हैंड को सर के 2 इंच ऊपर. अपना लेफ्ट हैंड को ऊपर नीचे करके महसूस करते रहेंगे. वी लिफ्ट और लेफ्ट हैंड अप एंड डाउन टू ऑब्जर्व एंड अप्रिशिएट इफ वी आर गेटिंग वाइब्रेशंस. लेफ्ट हैंड को ऊपर नीचे करके महसूस करते रहेंगे हवा आ रही कि नहीं, वाइब्रेशंस आ रही कि नहीं. जितना ऊपर ले जा सकते वो ले जाएंगे, फिर नीचे ले आएंगे. विल टेक इट अप and down. Now we'll bring our left hand down. We'll take our right hand 1 to 2 inches above the head. लेफ्ट हैंड नीचे लाएंगे. राइट हैंड सर के 2 इंच ऊपर. ऊपर नीचे करके महसूस करेंगे ठंडी हवा या गर्म हवा आ रही कि नहीं. अब 1-2 इंच पर हाथ को वहीं रखे रहेंगे. विल पुट और राइट हैंड जस्ट 1 to 2 inches above the head and observe. महसूस करते रहेंगे. अभी राइट हैंड को नीचे लाएंगे. विल ब्रिंग द राइट हैंड डाउन. लेफ्ट हैंड ऑन टॉप ऑफ द हेड. लेफ्ट हैंड सर के 2 इंच ऊपर. अभी महसूस करते हैं कि वाइब्रेशन आ रहे कि नहीं, और ब्रह्म रंध्र खुल रहा है कि नहीं. We'll observe and appreciate if we are getting vibrations and if the Brahmananda is opening nicely. अभी दोनों हाथ श्री माता जी को और नाउ बोथ आवर palms towards श्री माता जी, लीविंग आवर अटेंशन अप देयर, चित्त को ऊपर छोड़ते हुए दोनों हाथ श्री माता जी को और थोड़ी देर के लिए ब्रह्मरंध्र के वहां ही चित्त का आनंद लेंगे. We'll observe the Brahmarandhar for some time and enjoy the state. अभी ब्रह्मरंध्र को जैसे जैसे महसूस कर रहे हैं, आहिस्ता आहिस्ता ब्रह्मरंध्र के नीचे जो हृदय के चक्र में वहां स्थिर हो जाएंगे. Just below the Brahmarandhar where we have the heartbeat hub, will slowly settle there. Let our attention be absorbed at Shri Mataji's lotus feet. चित्त को यहाँ श्री माता जी के चरणों में समर्पित कर देते हैं और इंतजार करते हैं कि वो पूरी तरह माँ के चरणों में समर्पित हो जाए. We let our attention nicely dissolve in the heart pita where we have Shri Mataji's lotus feet fully. आहिस्ता आहिस्ता 1 mm at a time. वो ठंडक बढ़ती जाएगी तो बढ़ने देते हैं. 1 mm at a time, it will keep expanding the coolness and we will let it expand nicely. Anytime our attention is getting diverted, we'll use our hand 2 inches above the head and sustain our attention there. और ये आत्मा का स्थिति है. जो देख रहा है वही हम हैं, वही आत्मा है. अगर कोई विचार दे रहा है तो वो आज्ञा है, उसको बोलने का चुप. If anyone is giving ideas, questions, thoughts, that is ajna and you have to tell अभी चुप रहे. Now you shut up. जैसे वाइब्रेशन आ रहा है ये आत्मा है, जैसे निर्विचारता छा रही है ये आत्मा है. जितना हम वर्तमान में रह रहे हैं ये आत्मा है. जितना हम साक्षी भाव से देख रहे हैं, the more we are observing nicely our witness state. We are observing the coolness on top of the head and observing the coolness in both our palms. This is Atma state. आहिस्ता आहिस्ता जितना आनंद में आ रहे हैं वो पूरा आत्मा स्थिति है. The more and more the bubbling joy that's coming in, that's Atma. श्री माता जी आप कृपा करके हमारे मस्तिष्क में आ जाइए। श्री माता जी यू प्लीज कम इन आवर ब्रेन, यू बी द कंट्रोलर ऑफ दिस ब्रेन। आप ही ये मस्तिष्क का नियंता बने माँ। महसूस करते रहेंगे आहिस्ता आहिस्ता जैसे ठंडक सहस्रार में बढ़ रहा है और दोनों हाथों में बढ़ रहा है। महसूस ही करते रहेंगे, वही महसूस करते रहेंगे। विल कंटिन्यू टू ऑब्जर्व एंड अप्रिशिएट द कूलनेस एज इट्स स्प्रेडिंग inside the head and in our both palms. जितना हम देख रहे उतना हम साक्षी भाव में रह रहे हैं और उतना आत्म तत्व में उतर रहे हैं। अभी तक बाहर देखा, अभी अंदर देख रहे हैं हम लोग। टिल नाउ वी हैव एंजॉयड आउटसाइड, नाउ वी आर एंजॉयिंग इनसाइड। द मोर वी आर विटनेसिंग, द मोर द स्टेट ऑफ द स्पिरिट। और ये विराट का स्थिति है। दिस इज द स्टेट ऑफ द कलेक्टिव बीइंग। ये सामूहिक अस्तित्व है और इसी का ही जितना हम डूबते जाएंगे समुद्र में उतना हम बनते जाएंगे विराट। हिलना डुलना कुछ नहीं, बस देखते रहना। नो मूविंग हैंड्स और लेग्स, जस्ट ऑब्जर्व द कूलनेस इन द हेड। जितना ठंडक बढ़ती जाएगी इतना हम समुद्र में डूबते जाएंगे, इतना विराट में डूबते जाएंगे। The more we absorb this coolness, this silence, the more deeper we will continue to get into the ocean of the Virat. ये स्थिति के बाद जो भी करेगी माँ ही करेगी, हमको बस देखते रहना है। After this state, whatever will be done by Shri Mataji. We just have to keep observing. It can be opening of the Sahasrara more wider and wider, Sushumna getting wider and wider, and we becoming more stronger witness. अभी से हमको बस देखते रहना है और वो उसका दृढ़ तत्व, वो साक्षी तत्व का दृढ़ तत्व भी बढ़ता जाएगा। अभी जैसे माँ की अमृतवाणी आएगी हम ऊपर ही रहेंगे, जब भी नीचे आ रहे तो हाथ इस्तेमाल करके हम अपना कनेक्शन को स्थिर रखेंगे। एनी टाइम our attention is coming down, we'll use our hands to keep the connection on.
Science.
To have invited me to this beautiful meeting of such seekers who look so truthful. When I read about Unity Church and what they were doing, I felt this is the place where it is going to trigger first. Because your founder himself was a realized soul. He was a realized soul, but perhaps he did not realize that others were not realized up to his level. And whatever he talked was the truth, nothing but the truth. But you cannot imagine about truth. You have to become. Becoming is the main point. Unless and until you become the truth, whatever you talk about, it becomes talk, talk, talk. And we have had talks after talks after talks. Now the time has come for us to become. What do we become? What do we have to expect after self-realization? As he has told you, I would like to tell you this way, that we have heard that God's love is all-pervading. The divine love is all-pervading energy. We have heard about it, we have read about it. Now what happens to us? that we are awakened in such a manner that we started feeling that power around. Our sensitivity or our awareness becomes so enlightened that we start feeling that divine power around us. It exists. For example, if I say there is big music going on here and big plays and dramas going on here, you won't believe. Till I put a television here and say, now see for yourself. In the same way, this all-pervading power is still imaginary for us, or we can say is not our own experience. Still people believed in it because it was told by great people, great incarnations like Christ. But what it means, what it is, we have not felt it. And that's the first thing that should happen to you, is to feel that. That means our feeling is not so much yet developed, or is not enlightened, or is not evolved to that extent that we can feel it. In our evolution, say from animals to this stage, how many feelings we have developed which the animals don't have? For example, if you want to take an animal through a dirty lane, he doesn't feel any dirt or filth or doesn't smell anything. He just walks through. Take any horse or any dog, they have no problems. But for human beings to go through that will be an impossibility. Our feelings, experiencing power, is so much developed that we can feel the beauty, we can feel the colors, we can see the beauty of this place. They cannot feel it. But now the feeling that has to come to us is the feeling of that all-pervading power, the divine power, which in Sanskrit is called as Brahma. That divine power is the desire of God. God desired because He loved us. He is complete. He need not have created us at all. What was the need for Him to create us? But His love and His compassion. And He wanted to give His compassion, to express His compassion. And that's why He created us, with what care and with what delicacy. That one has to just say. We take ourselves for granted, our evolution for granted, everything for granted. As he said that you did not pay anything to become human beings. You did not pay for anything. For example, every day you see the flowers becoming fruits. How much do you pay to the tree for it? You see a seed sprouting. How much do you pay to the seed for getting sprouted? It's also spontaneous, it's living. And we are talking here about the living God who lives, who does all the living things. What do? We do nothing. We do just dead work. Like something is dead, supposing a tree is dead, we make a chair, we think, oh, we have made a chair. It's a dead from the dead. We have not done something living so far. Have we been able to convert even one flower into a fruit? And these thousands and billions of things are happening around us. That's the work of the living God. And also this evolution, that has to go to its epitome now, to its last stage, that is your self-realization. Supposing I start collecting some nuts and bolts and start collecting some sort of a machinery, you will say what this machinery is meant for. Why are you making it? Why this evolution? Why did we evolve to this stage of a human being? What was the need? What was the purpose? Anybody would ask why? Why there should be a machine made like this? And that question is not asked by scientists so far. Because they have no answer for it. They are very honest. Because they have no answer for the why, they don't ask that question. Whatever is presented to them, they see it and say, this is it, this is so. Now to get to God, you don't have to go to Saturn or don't have to go to moon. He's within you. He is within you, expressed within you in your heart as spirit. It's all written in the Bible. I mean, I'm not telling something new. Christ has said you are to be born again. When I came 9 years back in America, I gave speeches where I said you are to be born again. And it's a happening, it's a becoming, should happen, it's actualization. It's a real baptism that you should feel the cool breeze of the Holy Ghost coming out of your head. It should happen to you. So they took you over and they said, all right, we are born again. Again, self-certification is all certifying yourself. We are born again, we are this, we are that. You are nothing but your spirit, and you have to become the spirit. Unless and until you have become it, all this certificate is not going to help you, nor you are going to feel satisfied, because you are seekers. You are a special category of people born on this earth at this special time. This is a very special time. It's an extremely special, because this is the blossom time and this is the last judgment. Only through Kundalini awakening you can judge yourself, otherwise there is no way of finding out. Because when the Kundalini awakens, which is settled down here in the triangular bone, then your centers get awakened. When they get awakened, you get this special sensitivity even on your fingertips. Now these 5 fingers, 6th and 7th, all of them get enlightened. Once they get enlightened, you can feel not only the all-pervading power, but you become, as he said, the collective conscious being. You become. Again I say you become. It's not that I say we are all brothers and sisters, we must love each other. It's not that way, but you just become. Means you start feeling the another person within yourself. So much so I was coming to Houston, and there's an Indian Sir Yogini who has come from India. And she told me, Mother, why the heart is catching so much in Houston? I said, do you know there are heart specialists here who transplant heart, who have got also there's Dr. Kuri who is doing operations on the heart patients, and there must be many heart patients in this place, and that's why you are catching on the heart. And she said, it has become stiff, my finger is. I said, all right, there are mantras by which you can put it right. But it affects everyone, and everyone can feel it within themselves. You become the other person. Like people say, Mother, you take money or what? I say, this is something one should understand, that you are part and parcel of my being. I can feel you within myself. Now supposing my finger is something wrong with my finger, if I try to help it, am I helping anybody other? Who is the other? Who is the other person? That's the thing, is the real unity, is the complete integration of being. When you feel everyone within yourself, you start feeling them on your fingers. You start feeling yourself also within yourself, trying to know what's wrong with you. But in that case you don't feel bad. You don't feel bad at all that you have this problem or that problem, because you are no more involved. Today I am just introducing this method which I call as Sahaja Yoga. Sahaja. Saha means with, Ja means born. Spontaneous yoga means it is an inborn right of every seeker to get this union. Now today it has reached the stage of Mahayoga, means thousands can get realization. It's a fact, it's a truth. People can get it. There's nothing so difficult. You see, when the blossom time comes, how many flowers become fruits? In the beginning maybe only 1 flower or 2 flowers, but when the blossom time comes, people have to see that. And in the same way, you have to face that a time has to come where thousands must get realization, millions must get it, billions must get it. As soon as possible it is for you, please try to spread this message that you are to become the Spirit. This is a very important point which we miss. For example, say our machine is not yet connected. Say a television is not connected. What's the use of moving the knobs? You won't get anything. On the contrary, you may spoil the television. Or say a telephone. When we pray to God also, we telephone without connection. We have to have the connection. That's very important, and that's what it was when Christ said that you are to be born again. As it is, you know, Christ was not allowed to live more than 3.5 years in that horrible country. He was crucified for saying what? He told the truth. He just told the truth that you have to become the Spirit, which is a fact. You have to become the Spirit. I mean, it's such a simple thing to understand that we have not yet found out our absolute. We do not know why are we here, what is our absolute sense. Unless and until you find your absolute, you live in relativity. You don't know whether this person is right or that person is right, whether he is a saint or he is a satanic force, or what sort of vibrations he has got. Even to such an extent that I was surprised in Spain that some people told us that for us vibrations means heat. I said any machine which it goes out creates heat. Friction, it creates heat. How did you believe that it is heat? They said you feel very heated up. To understand one thing mentally is different than to understand it spiritually. Spiritually means you become the spirit, the absolute. There is no other opinion about it. For example, there is a gentleman sitting here and you get 10 children who are realized souls. There are many realized souls these days born in America. I must tell you, many children are born realized. And those children, if you put them together and ask them what's wrong with this person, they will all raise this finger saying this is the finger, that's burning. It's subjective. Just they say this is the finger that's burning. Even if you close their eyes, they'll say the same thing. There cannot be two opinions about that person, and that means he's suffering from the trouble that is in this center called as cervical plexus. You see, this one in Sanskrit is called as Vishuddhi chakra. But in the gross, it manifests the cervical plexus. Now, in the universe, America is placed at this point. It's a very important point because it has got 16 subplexuses. And you'll be amazed that the Saturn is the body of this plexus, Saturn. And now they have discovered that it has got 16 planets and one that was caught up by them. Even the ring and all that is already told about this. So all these things they are finding out was found out long time back and was described from a subtler level. Now this is a very, very important thing one has to know, that America itself, God has created with a special purpose. Abraham Lincoln and all these people, great people who talked about the fraternity and the collectivity and all that, because this is the center of collectivity. This is the center where people feel the collectivity. Even your unity church is the outcome of that unconscious guiding, that you have to become the collective being. And this collective being is placed here at the Vishuddhi chakra, which is important because it has got 16 subplexuses, and that controls all our lymphatic systems and our ears, eyes, nose, and all these important things, and neck also. Also from here arises the ego and the superego, which is shown from there, but actually they start coming up from here. When man raised his head from animal stage like this center started developing in a very peculiar way, and in that condition, this ego and superego started evolving and forming a cup-like thing. About this I'm going to tell you tomorrow, all about these centers and about the chakras and all that. But today I want to tell you about the truth. The truth as it is that God loved us. In His divine love He created us, and first thing that He has produced, or first thing that He created for us, is His divine love, this all-pervading power. And that divine power also resided within us as this Kundalini. Now this power within us is the power of desire to be one with God, which is not yet manifested. It is called as a sleeping desire, or we can say a sleeping energy, because it has not yet manifested. Supposing I create a machinery and do not put to the mains, it doesn't work. So though I have put all my effort and everything to create the machinery, unless and until I put it to the mains, it is still in a sleeping state. So it is also called as a residual energy, meaning it has created the whole universe of human beings, but it has not been yet manifested. That's why it is called as a residual energy. This energy is within us. Now, I would say that when I say something to you, or if I tell you something, you should not also take me for granted, because I may be telling you lies, possibly. But that doesn't mean you should deny me. Like a scientist, you must have an open mind when you come here. It's a hypothesis for you. And once the hypothesis is proved, then you have to accept it. And that's what one should come with, that attitude. I would not say that people have ego or rationality too much, but it should be logical. Logically, you must reach a point to understand that there are many things we do not understand. For example, medical science cannot explain that the law is the health of a person or a human being as he is always reacts to any foreign thing that enters into the body, anything that enters into the body. And when a lady conceives, the fetus is not thrown out. Not only, but it is nurtured and thrown out at the right time when it should be, when it is perfectly matured enough to get out from the mother's womb. How it happens, they cannot explain. Even they say that acetylcholine and adrenaline, these are two chemicals, ordinary chemicals, as you know, as all chemicals are. But in the human body, they cannot say why they augment and why they relax. They cannot explain the mode of action of these two. They cannot explain. Psychology, now take psychology. I mean, science has created the stage for Sahaja Yoga. It has created. Because they cannot jump onto it, so they have definitely created a stage from where somebody has to tell them how to jump. Psychology now, for example, Jung, a person of his caliber, went all out to find out what was universal unconscious. And he studied so many dreams and so many patients and found out that there is an universal unconscious which sends dreams, which gives us universal symbols. Whether you are in India or here or anywhere else, you get the same symbols. For example, he said that if you see a particular type of a triangle which is downward facing, the apex is downward, then it means that you will be murdered. If you see the same triangle upward, that means you will murder someone. So the unconscious is giving you a guidance. He also said very clearly how he treated some patients with this understanding, that there was a lady who came to see him and the daughter was with her, and she said that, I always dream, the daughter said that my mother is a witch, while my mother is very kind to me. I don't know how to understand this dream that says that my mother is a witch and she is just ruining me. So he studied her and he asked the mother, do you spoil your daughter very much? She said, yes, I give her lots of money and I give her everything and I give her all the freedom and I say, do what you like with yourself, I'm not bothered about her. And the daughter was very young, about 15 years of age. So the unconscious was giving the warning to the daughter saying that do not take to these things, be careful. If she's spoiling you, be careful. Then another dream, just to match with it, he said, there was a gentleman who always saw in his dream that he is bowing to his son, all the time bowing to his son. Like a king, the son was sitting and he was just going and bowing to him. So he came to him and told him, I don't know why I get such a dream. He said, what is your relation with your son? He said, the son is just, I would say, because he was born to my first wife and my second wife is against him and there's not good relationship and you see, I cannot afford to be very friendly with him and all sorts of things. The relationship was not so good. So then he said, that's the thing, that your son is very much liked by God. He is a saint, he is a good person, and while you are troubling him, so the unconscious is giving you all the time the information that you just don't do that. And that's how he calculated what kind of a symbol expresses what. And it was amazing, though he got his realization very late in life, the way he discovered that there is universal unconscious. This universal unconscious is nothing but this all-pervading power. Now it is unconscious, means it is not in our central nervous system. We are not conscious of it. So we have to be conscious of it. Now how do we get conscious of it? Is that first we have to get connected to our spirit, because spirit is the expression of that universal unconscious within us. Or you can say the link. Unless and until you get your self-realization, You cannot be linked. You cannot be linked with this universal power which is within us as Kundalini and which is without all over. It is most surprising to understand that God, who has created us with such care, with such love, especially as a human being, which is the most beautiful thing God has created. We may not think so. We may not. We may have self-pity, we may have guilt, all these nonsensical ideas, but you don't know. You are special things that God has created. And on top of that, the highest human beings are not these politicians or these great successes and geniuses and all that, but who? These are the seekers. Because they have to enter into the kingdom of God. It is their right first to enter into the kingdom of God. They are a very, very special category. And this is very well described by a great poet, William Blake, who says that these are men of God. And he described the modern times and Sahaja Yoga very well. He says these men of God will be born in those days and they will become prophets. And they will have powers to make other prophets. And that's the thing is, then when you go to any seeking or anyone, you must know, have you become your own master? You must have the mastery. Supposing you want to learn a car driving, a simple thing like that, you should know how to drive the car. Supposing you go to somebody for any seeking, you must know, have you been able to drive yourself all right towards it? For example, I've seen people who just start jumping. When I went to India, there was a gentleman who was sitting and he put his feet forward like that. So people said, you can't put your feet towards mother, that's not proper. He said, oh, if I put my feet backwards, I will start jumping like a frog. I said, how? Why? What has happened to you? He said, my Kundalini is awakened by Guru, and he says that after Kundalini is awakened, you start jumping like a frog. And he showed me in the book, this fellow had written that you start jumping like a frog. Can you imagine? It was written in the book. I said, are you going to become now frogs or earthworms? Are you going to jump like that, like a monkey or a frog? Are you going to bark like a dog? You are going to become a superhuman being. You are not going to be driven by these forces. These are all negative forces which control you and make you mad like this. You have to understand everything when you get your realization, every word of it. It's so logical, it's so practical, as he says. It is so practical and it is so wonderful. Gavin Brown, who came here first, was one of the first Sahaja Yogis I had in London. And you know, English people are rather difficult to crack. I mean, rather difficult people, but they are first class. I mean, that's a good thing because they do not get exposed to so many nonsenses that some people who are open can get to. And once they get realization, they are really top class people. Now this gentleman, when he got realization, he said, Mother, you said we can be collectively conscious. I can't believe it. How can I become? I said, if I tell you about the television, you won't believe it till I put it to the mails. You see, anybody will think it's just a box. But you are a great instrument and you have started working. He said, all right, I'm rather worried about my father. He didn't telephone to me all these days. I said, all right, you can telephone to him and find out. I said, first of all, see your vibrations. He said, Mother, I'm getting a burning here, a terrible burning. Now these are the centers for your father, right-hand side. These are the centers. So I said, all right, that means this center, that means he must be down with very bad bronchitis. He telephoned and the mother came in. And she said, I'm sorry, your father is down with very bad bronchitis. The telecommunication, this divine power knows everything, it understands everything, it knows you very well because it has created you. It organizes everything, it cooperates everything, it puts everything into integration, it works out everything. It works out so many things, even material things it works out. Even getting a ticket it will work out. It's so helpful. All the angels are there. Just to see all that, to witness it itself is so great. From lowest to the highest it works out everything for you. And the whole, the sum total, the unity of it is that it is love. So it is so kind, it is so compassionate. It looks after you. You see, hobnobs with you a little bit, you see, gives you a little lesson here and there. But it never allows you to be ruined. It gives you little lessons if you do wrong. It teaches you a little bit, then again it brings you back. It's so lovely, so kind, especially for people who are just realized, are like small little children, like seedlings. It looks after. It guides you very much. It helps you so much. It's such a wonderful thing to be with it. And the whole thing looks like a fun, like a drama. I went to see a gentleman called Herman in New York, and he had 3 children born realized. One was about 7, another was about 5, and the little one was about 3 years. And all one better than the other, with sparkling eyes just waiting for me. And when I reached there, they said, "Mother, aren't there three eyes we have got?" I said, "Yes, where?" "One here, and one there." And Daddy doesn't believe me. And this one of the gurus has told him wrong, that there's only one eye. No, there are 3, and there are 3 centers here actually. And they argue with their father, and they said, "Mother, aren't you tired?" I said, "Why?" "We are tired now because we are watching this story a bit too much. We should finish now." Just imagine. Small children of 7 years and 5 years are talking like this. My own grandchildren are realized souls, and they are so wonderful that the one who was 3 years of age went to school, and everywhere these days they are selling God. So in the school they gave there some paper saying that the paper was saying so that if you come to a particular hotel and pay about 100 rupees, you can get your transformation. So she looked at me, she said, "Transformation is not possible till you get to a Kundalini up there, up here." I said, "It's true, it has to happen." But they are saying like this. But the elder one says it is not possible. They are saying you can give a course. How can you give your course? My father has done 14 courses, his Kundalini has not risen as yet. If by courses, if you can reach the Kundalini, then my father's Kundalini should have been there. You see, they understand these things so clearly, so clearly. If you talk to them, you'll be amazed. The another granddaughter of mine, she was 5 years of age, and she went to Ladakh with her father. And then she saw one Lama sitting like this with a big dress he was wearing, and she told me he was wearing a maxi. She couldn't understand that was the dress of a saint, so-called. So she went there and she looked at him, and she couldn't bear when you see, everybody was touching his feet, and the father went and touched his feet, and when mother went and touched his feet, she just went and stood before him. And she said, "You are not even a realized soul." In Hindi they say "par." "You are not even a realized soul." What do you mean by getting everybody salutes? You are not even a realized soul, and you have no business to do that. She stood up like this. And these two, my daughter and son-in-law, were so embarrassed. She said, "You get down from there. You are not a realized soul. You should not allow anybody to touch your feet." Can you imagine a 5-year-old child saying that? It happens. These children are coming up. Within 10 years, see, they are the edifice. They are the complete structure. But you are the foundations of this great work. You are the foundations. So you must get your realization. That's the main thing. You must get your realization. Once you get realization, all other things which are described, that what I solve your alcoholism and other problems like mental stress and all that goes without saying. You see, once you get your realization, everything will work out. So first of all, you must get your realization. And as you get realized, all these problems get mostly solved by themselves. Because why do we take to alcoholism or to drugs? Either for seeking or for escaping. Because you are so bored with yourself and with others that you take to these things. Absoluteness is the expression of boredom. You don't know what to do with yourself. You don't know why are you here, why you are existing, why these boring people are around you. You just get fed up with it. And you are bored with the matter. You don't understand. Now you have bought your Hoover, you have bought your fridge, you have bought your house. Now what to do? Now what to buy? So that's how you start taking to these things, and you develop these habits then, because everything forms a habit. Anything material forms a habit. Even a chair can give you a habit that you can't sit on the ground. So these things form a habit, and you start becoming habituated, and that's how you get into it. But as soon as you find your spirit, you know you are beauty. You are so enjoyable. The whole thing is such a fun because you become a witness. And then these things drop out, you just forget about it. You just forget about it. You don't have to remember that you have to take any drugs. And some people told us that, "Mother, we just forgot, and the drug was lying with us, and we forgot that we were druggists and chemists." They were just relieved of that problem. And how we cure the cancer, how we cure other diseases, and how imbalances work out within us, all these things I will tell you tomorrow and explain to you in all details. But just now is a very great day of Lalita Panchami in India. We say that this is the first day of the Holy Ghost permeating this power all over. And it's a very great day. When I came to Houston, the vibrations were so great. I said, oh God, this is the place where something has to happen. And I'm very anxious that you first get your realization and then we'll talk about it. Because if you come in this room, there's darkness and you are blind, you can't see anything. What's the use of explaining any color or anything? First let us have the eyes, let us have the light, and then we'll talk about it. It's much easier to talk about that. But in any case, I would like you to ask me some questions about this part of the lecture. May God bless you all.
Any questions?
None. They are real seekers.
Yes.
I've been feeling that for quite a while. Last year, I did, and I can write and I can hear like a voice. And my little daughter, too.
She says she's feeling it, she thinks.
Yes, yes, I know you are great people over here. You must feel it. It's very, very good. I know you are feeling it. It's tremendous. It's tremendous. I'm just one with you. It should happen to all of you. It will take hardly any time. But don't be adamant like small children are, I won't eat, you see. If you are hungry, you will just have it. I have done the cooking, you just have it and enjoy it. You don't have to bother as to how I've done it. I've really done it, no doubt. Yes, please.
He says when the Holy Spirit comes down, he says, in fact, does that just happen one time? He's not seen that it's arising.
All right. You see, the whole working of this is the other way round. First, this Kundalini rises, you see, above. Because, you see, when you put your hands towards me, or anybody who is a realized soul who knows the job, you see, she knows because she understands everything. So the information goes through your fingers because these fingers are actually sleeping centers. The manifestation, the gross manifestation of these centers. So the information goes down to her there. And then she rises just like a primule or a sprouting in a seed. You see, she rises. As you put a seed in the mother earth, the seed knows and the seed starts sprouting. In the same way she sprouts. And this germinating power first rises. Now this one, as I am going to tell you all about it tomorrow, very much clearly, but maybe one thread out of it might be able to pierce through. Because if there is problem in the centers, if there's any physical, emotional, mental, any problem, then the centers are constricted. Then she just goes gradually and awakens one center after another, expands it. And she makes this bone become soft, just like a child. As Christ has said, you have to become children to enter into the kingdom of God. This bone really becomes softer. And this becomes softer, and through that she pierces. And you can start feeling the cool breeze in the first shot. You start feeling the cool breeze in the first shot. Then what happens when she pierces? This all-pervading power starts pouring down through that, and it goes on falling on both the systems here, which I will explain tomorrow, by which these centers also expand. So the system is built in this way that first this has to open. When it opens, then this all-pervading power falls on these two channels, which manifest actually left and right sympathetic nervous system, which I'll explain to you tomorrow. And then by relaxation, by relaxing that, you will feel relaxed after that very much. The centers open out much more. They are thrown together. They open out. And then more threads of Kundalini can rise. So in the beginning is the sprouting takes place. And then some people, it is a very great experience. I have seen some people get it in such a big way. But then the Kundalini goes to attend to the problems of a person. But you know she's attending because you can feel it on your fingers. You can feel the throbbing. Supposing you have a liver problem, she'll go and throb there. And you can see the throbbing. You can actually with naked eye see the throbbing there also in some people. If there's an obstruction in the second center or in the third center, then you can see the actual throbbing just like a heart, lup, dup, it goes on. You can feel it with the stethoscope also, the rising throbbing. And here also you can feel the throbbing. When it comes with your hands, you can, with your fingers you can feel the throbbing. And then that throbbing stops when she pierces through. But she can come down to look after other centers. And then we have to learn, then the divine technique has to be learned, how to keep it raised, how to increase it, how to grow. Before realization, there is no technique. There is no technique. Once you have got the seedling, then you have the technique how to make it grow. Before that, there's no technique. It's a living process. It's all built in. You are just pushed through. For example, in machine, as I said, is a very good example. You put it through. But supposing there is something wrong with the plug or something wrong, then the little bit you have to correct it. Then you take a screw and screw it up. But you know everything then how to screw it up, how to screw, which bolt is missing, whatever is done. It's very simple. And that technique one has to learn, which is not at all difficult. Anybody knows it because you just know. Wherever the Kundalini stops, immediately you say it is stopped. Like people will come and say, Mother, my Agya is got. So I'll say, all right. It means that I've got ego. If Agya is got, that means you have got ego. But that person won't say that I've caught up with my ego, such a big ego is on my head, but they will say that, Mother, my Agya is got. Now this is the center of Christ, which is a very important center about which I will be telling you tomorrow, which is very important, which we have missed the point, that he is to be awakened within us. He is to be awakened. Unless and until he is awakened, we cannot enter into the limbic area. Our attention cannot enter into it. And that awakening takes place through the Kundalini's awakening. She enlightens them. So the whole mechanism I'll explain to you tomorrow, and you will see the whole thing working it out. All right?
Yes.
Thank you. I wanted to relate an experience which I've had which I found very interesting. Am I able to be heard by everybody here?
What's this?
He's just going to tell everybody an experience and you.
My voice here.
All right.
All right, thank you. Well, I was in an ecstatic moment one night. I had this experience where I was able to verbalize a sound, which came out as a jumble. In other words, this was a jumble to begin with, and I could pronounce the sound through my mind. Then I looked at this and noticed how it looked like a jumble, and was able to interpret this into an actual combination of words. I've never had this experience before, and I felt like I was getting in touch with myself. But the question seems to arise now, well, is this an experience with another mind, or am I in contact with my higher self?
Yes, that's it.
Or both, perhaps.
You know what happens? You become thoughtlessly aware because Christ is awakened. If Christ is awakened within you, here you see the point is very important. He sucks your ego and superego. He sucks your conditioning. He sucks your karmas on which these gurus are making money nowadays. You see, they tell you, these are your karmas, you have to suffer. Then why are they there? You see, this thing, if people had told Indians, it would have been a very different history. But the Christians who went to India, I mean, they were very funny people. You see, they never told this fact that Christ is to be awakened at Agya Chakra because they were just waiting for it. They knew that this has to happen. When this happens, what happens? You become thoughtlessly aware. There's peace. That's the first thing that happens. That's in Sanskrit called as Nirvichar Samadhi. They say it's the most difficult thing. But I don't think it's most difficult. I mean, if you don't put seed in the motherland, naturally to pull out the seed is very difficult, isn't it? But otherwise it's so natural and built in. So it happens. That is not another mind. Is the thoughtless awareness, where you are beyond the mind. The English language doesn't have a proper concept of a mind. I don't know whether they mean it the intellect or they mean as the emotions, because mental patients and all these words they use. But if you mean mind by intelligence or by what you call awareness, it goes beyond this awareness, human awareness, and takes you to another awareness called as thoughtless awareness. That is enlightened awareness. Even with this, you can cure people, even with this. But once it jets out, and once it is stationed, that's the second stage in which you can give awakening to others. Just like this, under your finger, you'll see it moving. You can do it from tomorrow. Today, if you get realization, yes, you can do it. Just feel it here. It's there. Yeah, most of you have got it. Just see.
Feel it as a fine stream coming upwards from the top of your head.
Put your right hand towards me, perhaps. Heat? Yes, some heat has to come out because lots of frictions are inside. Like this. You put another hand towards me like that. Heat has to come, you see, because there is a lot of frictions. But heat is jetting out. Now there's a chimney created. That's all right. You should accept that part. Still out. It will go out. You put your left hand towards me and right hand there. Left hand. But you can put both the hands towards me. Now, it's very simple. By asking few questions you can achieve. Close your eyes. Just close your eyes. And put your left hand towards me. And right hand on your heart, because the spirit resides in the heart. And now, ask a question. Mother, am I the spirit? Just ask the question. In your heart you can ask. Mother, am I the spirit? Ask thrice. Put the hand like this, as if you are asking for something, like this. Not like that, but like this. Say, Mother, am I the spirit? Keep your eyes closed. Ask a question in your heart. Am I the spirit? Then you can ask another question. Mother, am I my own guru? Ask 3 times. You will feel a little cool. Now put another hand towards me, closing your eyes, and just say, Mother, I forgive everyone. That is very important. We must forgive. Just say that. Saying is very easy. Actually, what do? We do nothing. It's a myth. When we say we forgive, we just do nothing. When we say we don't forgive, we torture ourselves for others. Why should we torture ourselves? We should say we forgive everyone. So we have no loads on ourselves. This is a self-torture system. Now say, Mother, we forgive everyone. Say it again and again. It will be a good idea to relieve you of the problems. Now again put your right hand on your heart and ask a question. Mother, am I my own guru? Am I my own master? Am I my own teacher? Because you become. You become your own teacher. Once you become that discretion power, you don't have to ask anyone, you know it yourself. Now, another problem which Western people have is to feel guilty. I don't know from where it has come. Why should you feel guilty or why should you suffer? Christ has suffered for you, isn't it? Or there is something left for you to suffer. Why should you suffer? Why should you feel guilty? He's there to look after you. He's already promised that all your sins, blasphemy, everything will be forgiven. So just say, Mother, I am not guilty. Really say it thrice. That's very important. Just say, Mother, I am not guilty. This is self-torture again, to say that I am guilty. What's the use of feeling that you are guilty? The whole system is wrong, to torture yourselves all the time saying that you are guilty. You are not guilty. Christ has suffered for you. You don't have to suffer. If you ask for sufferings, you will have them. So you have to say that, Mother, I am not guilty. Now last of all, you have to say, Mother, please give me my realization. You have to ask for it. Nobody can force it on you. It's your freedom. If you want it, you can have it. If you don't want to have it, you can just don't have it. For somebody asked me very mischievously, how do we go to hell? I said, take 2 running jumps and you can go there. It's very simple. So, if you want to have realization, just say, Mother, I want to have realization. Please give me my self-realization. You have to be humble about it. You are asking for the ultimate. It will just work out. Now don't think about it, just it will go beyond thinking. You will just become thoughtlessly aware. It will work out. Now feel your, on the right hand. With the right hand you can feel your food. Ask her, Mother, please give me my realization. I cannot challenge your freedom. That's given to you. In your glory of freedom, you should ask for a greater freedom, for a greater liberation, a real liberation. See? It's there. You start first feeling on the head, then you start feeling on the hands also. Just keep it like this for a while. Close your eyes. It will work out. It will work out. Right? What? You have to still ask the question, Mother, am I the spirit? And also to say that if we have done any mistake in our seeking, please forgive. Without feeling guilty, of course, without feeling guilty. Don't feel guilty. That's a big problem. And also know that God is responsible for you. He has to be responsible about His creation, and He has to come in a very special way to give you realization. He has to save His creation. He has to save you. You are His creation. All right? Got it? All of you? Those who didn't get also will get it. Slowly. See, like one fruit becomes, then another becomes. It's like that. It's very happy. Yes. You can feel each other also. You can feel each other's vibrations. It works out. Close your eyes and enjoy. Closing of the eyes is important because when the Kundalini rises, see the pupils of they dilate of the eyes. So it's better to keep the eyes closed. Otherwise the Kundalini may not rise. It's just the opposite of mesmerism. Good. You have found it. Now to believe that you have found it is very difficult because Guru shopping is on in America, I think. You see, they are all busy shopping and this is a temple you enter into. And then you can't believe this is a temple, still the Guru shopping is on. So now you have to stop this rat race for 1 minute and see for yourself. You've got it. Otherwise you will not grow. You have to become your own Guru. You don't have to go to anybody else. It's you who knows everything now. Will know gradually. You will be amazed how much you know. Like in America, they said, Mother, are your disciples or scholars? I said, none. They said, they are such scholars, they know about so many things. I said, you become the knowledge. Truth is the knowledge. You become the knowledge. It just becomes. Good. Got it. Those who haven't got can raise their hands. Some of the Saj Yogis can go and help them also. It's possible. They can talk to you. It's better to talk to them. Not to feel bad. Because some people don't get it if they have physical problem, if they have mental problem. Doesn't matter. If those who are not well, it's better to be honest about it because you must get it. It is your right to have it. All right. Now, let's see. Can you go and help them? Can they come on the stage? I can work it out. Those who haven't got it.
ये शिवाजी जी इसी स्थिति में रहेंगे थोड़ी देर. We'll continue to stay in this meditative state. जैसे अभी ये ह्यूस्टन में जो प्रोग्राम चल रहा है, like the way that the program is currently going on in Houston, which we were seeing in the speech. Now, we will have Bhaskaran Bhaiya lead the session about clearance. जिसका अभी पूरी तरह नहीं खुला, तो हम क्लियरेंस करेंगे जिससे और भी ज़्यादा हमको ये आत्म तत्व बढ़े. So we'll continue to start our clearance now so that the state of the spirit widens more. We have seen in this speech, Mataji says, once the Kundalini crosses the Brahmarandra, it opens up and then it falls as grace onto the Ida and Pingla, and as it grows more, it again widens the center channel. जैसा हमने सुना, एक बार कुंडलनी ब्रह्मरंध्र पार करने के बाद पूरी तरह अच्छी तरह बाहर आने के बाद वो फिर ग्रेस की तरह ईड़ा पिंगला में आएगी, फिर नीचे जाएगी और नीचे जाते जाते और चक्रों को और चौड़ा करेगी, यानी सुषुम्ना को चौड़ा करेगी और ज़्यादा कुंडलनी के धागे ऊपर आएंगे. तो इसलिए क्लियरेंस भी बहुत ज़रूरी है. हमको ये ईड़ा पिंगला को भी अच्छी तरह शुद्ध करना है. तो अभी शुद्धिकरण के लिए मैं इस सेशन को आगे बढ़ाने के लिए भास्कर भैया को इनवाइट करता हूँ. आई इनवाइट भास्कर भैया टू टेक द सेशन फॉरवर्ड. जयशवंत भैया.
माता जी भैया. माता जी, let's all be in this state. Then imbibe all the divine vibration from Shrimataji completely be there in our Sushumna. Where Shrimataji already awakened us and connected us into her divine lotus feet. Please be there, everyone. At our house of Sahastra. Slowly open your eyes, watch Mataji's eyes. Without blinking, with lots and lots of love. Just watch Mataji's eyes and see the changes. More we are into connected with Mataji's love, more we can enjoy the increase of vibrations. Let's enjoy the love emit from Shri Mataji and penetrate into our Brahmarandra. Slowly the changes happens in Brahmarandra. Let's watch. Are you able to stay there at Brahmarandra? Keep on watch the changes. If anybody having little difficult to stay there at Brahmarandra, please use your right hand and touch the Brahmarandra. Immediately when you touch, are you able to feel any changes, cool or hot, or any sensation? That is nothing but that we are realizing our spirit, our Atma. If we get any sensation, cool or hot, we are just entering into our spiritual state. More we get vibrations, more we are going inside us to realize ourselves. Slowly the changes happens there at Brahmarandra. We opening the Brahmarandra more and more, opening the door of the heaven. Now slowly the vibration expands at the Brahmarandra. Are you able to watch? Keep our full attention at the Brahmarandra. Raise your right hand 2 inches above, 2 to 3 inches above the Brahmarandra, and keep our full attention 2 inches below the Brahmarandra, 3 inches above the Brahmarandra. Now let's stay there. Enjoy the grace of Shri Mataji flowing into our Sahasrara. Just keep our attention 3 to 5 inches above to 7 inches above. Along with these cool vibrations, let's raise your right hand 5 to 7 inches above and keep our attention 2 inches below the Brahmarandra, 7 inches above the Brahmarandra. Now the cool vibrations you can feel. Let's enjoy the free flowing of divine cool nectar from above the Sahasrara into the temple of Sahasrara, nourishing whole house of Sahasrara. Opening more and more. Now the whole plate of brain gets drenched with these cool of vibrations. Dissolved into Shri Mataji divine lotus feet in our Sahasrara. Rotate your right hand above the Sahasrara slowly in clockwise direction. Enjoy the free flowing of this divine grace. Into Sahasrara and again trickles down towards the Ida and Pingala. Both sympathetic. Slowly rotate and watch. Just enjoy the flowing of grace. And nourishing all the chakras, all the nadis. Flowing into both the channels. Down towards the Muladhara chakra. And slowly again the more the strands rise from Muladhara to Sahasrara. And towards the sky. More the grace flowing down and more the strands from Muladhara will rise up towards the sky. Purifying and nourishing all the channels and chakras. Only by the power of witness. By grace of Sri Mataji. Keep our auspicious attention and pure attention to witness. Now keep both hands towards Sri Mataji. Enjoy the grace flowing into us. Each and every cell of our body, clearing all the channels. Only by the power of witness. Are able to stay there above Sahasrara and enjoy the blessings and the bliss of nourishing our chakras and nadis. Let us witness through the eyes of Sahasrara. The whole system gets drenched with this ocean of vibrations. Chish Mataji, are you all there in our house of Sahasrara now? Let's all continue the silent state. And let Shri Mataji's divine energy and divine love flowing into us, nourishing all the chakras and the nadis. Now more the Sahasrara opens more and more. Now enjoy the flowing of divine cool vibrations from above the Sahasrara towards the Muladhara chakra. Then and then, whenever your attention is going out, please use your hands above the Sahasrara, 3 to 5 inches above, and watch. Witness again and enjoy the blowing of vibration into our Shushumna. That is at the path of Shimhalakshmi. Keep our attention above the Sahasrara and both the palms, all the fingers. Also into the path of Shushumna. Let's enjoy the widening of Sushumna. By the grace of Shimataji flowing into us, more the Kundalini strands rise up and goes towards the sky. Let's have this auspicious attention on within us to purify, nourish all the chakras. For the establishment of all the deities, respective deities. Chishmataji, anyone can share how are you there at Sahasrara? Enjoy the whole Sushumna gets widening.
आप लोग सहस्रार में है क्या और सुषुम्ना बढ़ रहा है? आपको मालूम हो रहा है क्या? भैया पूछ रहे हैं।
जय श्री माता जी। यस भैया, फीलिंग हो रहा है।
जय श्री माता जी।
Bhaiya, very nicely feeling, great vibration, great meditation.
Jai Shri Mataji, Lord Shri Mataji's divine grace flowing into us. And purification happens very much by itself. Nowhere any catches happens. Only by grace of the divine love flows into us. And the pure attention is there. That's Sahasrara. Completely enjoy Shrimati's divine lotus feet. in our Sahasra.
राम भैया जय श्री माता जी।
हाँ कृष्ण भैया।
वो पूरे शरीर में जो सुषुम्ना नाड़ी है, चक्रों से ऊपर बहुत खिंचाव आ रहा है, चक्रों से भी समझो ये नाभि चक्र है, स्वादिष्टान चक्र है, वो उससे उससे खिंचाव आ रहा है, ऊपर खिंचाव जा रहा है, तो क्लियरिंग
होने
हो रहा है।
बहुत अच्छा, वेरी गुड, होने दीजिए। कलेक्टिव में हो रहा है और विराट में हो रहा है, बहुत जबरदस्त हो रहा है, तो होने देंगे। हम जितना हम देखते रहेंगे उतना आत्म तत्व है, उतना काम होता रहेगा। हाँ बोलिए दीदी।
जय श्री माता जी भैया।
कृष्ण दीदी।
Yes, Mataji.
हाँ, बहुत जबरदस्त सहस्त्रार के ऊपर खिंचाव हो रहा है।
बहुत अच्छा।
Now more the fruits gets ripened. So each other getting into one with Shimataji's now. The whole collective getting one with Shimataji.
जय श्री माता जी भैया।
Yes, Mataji.
भैया मेरे ऐसे विशुद्धि के अंदर जैसे कुछ ऐसे गुदगुदी होकर के और एक पूरी वेग नीचे से वेग की जैसे एनर्जी जा रही है ऊपर, और पूरे मुंह में ऐसे पानी 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 आ गया है मुंह के अंदर।
Yes, Mataji. Now again the power of witness works along with this power of collectivity. Becomes oneness, ekakarita. And the cleanse happens by itself. Wherever the lack of vibrations in our chakras will work it by itself, because the flowing of grace, the love is only enough to clear all the chakras, all the nadis, all the petals.
सिर्फ माँ का प्यार काफी है, बस देखते रहिए, काम होता जा रहा है। भैया बोल रहे हैं।
This is how the Sahasrara opens. Without saying the words, we are completely surrendered. More the Sahasrara open, more we are surrendered itself. No need to say that I am surrendering. So when the Sahasrara is open, we are already in the surrendered state through the Atma Sthiti.
समर्पण यानी सहस्रार को ज्यादा खुलना, और सहस्रार जितना ज्यादा खुल रहा है उतना समर्पण हो रहा है, बिना कोई बात बताए।
Let's all stay there. And bow down to our principle of the Atma. That is the divine love within us.
भगवान का प्यार ही आत्मा है, तो आत्म तत्व में लीन रहेंगे।
Which is ever shining in our heart beat and heart chakra.
और ये सदा चमकता रहता है अपना हृदय का पीठ पे और हृदय चक्र में।
Let us all hold this connection by praying to our principle of our spirit, which is the truth, and which is the enlightened attention, which is the joy. So that we can go to the highest state of our accept.
इसी आत्म तत्व हम साधना करेंगे कि हम ऐसे ही जुड़े रहे और ज़्यादा देर तक जुड़ा रहे, ताकि हम ये प्यार को, ये अपना सरेंडरनेस को, अपना समर्पण भाव को ज़्यादा पहचाने।
Now more the fruits ripen here to become completely collectively ripen into Shrimati's divine lotus feet.
जितने फल पक रहे हैं यहाँ, उतने ज़्यादा माँ के चरणों में ये पूरा जो विराट स्वरूप है, पूरी तरह वो पकता जाएगा।
In this state, let's keep our right hand on our heart. Let's say the Prarthana Namami. Kriti Samspuratma Tattvam Sat Chit Sukam Paramahamsa Katim Turiyam Yat Swapna Jahar Shushubda Bhavaiti Nityam Tat Brahma Nishkalamaham Nachabhuta Sangaha Sakshat Shri Adishakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devyai Namo Namaha. Our Atma is ever existing, ever awakened. Even whether you are in the wake or whether we are in the sleeping state or in subconscious state, it always exists within you. That is the Brahma, which is eternal, indestructible, ever existing in every state. So let us completely enjoy this state of Atma and always realize it. I am only the pure spirit. Now slowly take the Atma into the brain again. Keep your right hand on the forehead. Sri Mataji in the form of Sri Jesus, here in our Agnya to suck all our karmas, all our sins. Be completely blissful, nourishing this whole pitas. To establish all the deities. Again, take your right hand above the Sahasrara. Stay there. Enjoy the flowing of these divine cool vibrations into the whole Sushumna. And the grace falls down towards all the pitas, into all the nadis and chakras. Again, keep both hands towards Shimataji. Let us completely drenched into this ocean of vibrations and let it completely nourish all the chakras. Keep our attention from above the Sahasrara into all our fingers, the whole Sushumna. Jish Mataji. Slowly we can open our eyes and watch Mataji's eyes, and we can thank to Shri Mataji. Shri Mataji, thank you very much, Shri Mataji, for giving us such a state of bliss. Please always sustain this state, Atma Sthiti, forever and ever. Jish Mataji, let's all can go for the food soak now. Our caller ready, so please keep ready for the food soak for another 2 minutes. Jish Mataji, Bhaiya, shall we go for food soak or any suggestion?
Jashmati Bhaiya, we can start food soaking.
Yes, Jish Mataji.
Jish Mataji, 1 minute.
Please put the salt into the water. Keep bandhan to the water till it gets, till enjoy the flowing of vibrations into the water. Om Dhamev Saksha Shri Ganesha Saksha Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devyai Namo Namaha. Om Tameva Saksha Shri Samudra Devata Saksha Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devyai Namo Namaha. Shri Mataji, you are Shri Samudra Devata. Please suck all the negativities, all the badhas in all my chakras and the nadis, which affects my spiritual accent. Please keep both the feet into the water. and be there in the state where the Sahasrara is open and the Sushumna is open, widening more and more. Keep both hands towards Shri Mataji and use your right hand, see the vibrations from above the Sahasrara, 2-3 inches above. Keep on watch the flowing of vibrations into the whole channel. Keep your right hand 3 to 5 inches above along with vibration. Just move, rise along with vibrations 5 to 7 inches above. For every cleansing, let us always enjoy opening the Brahmarandra, stay there at Sahasrara and go for cleansing. Let us watch Shri Mataji's eyes. Keep change your left hand to above the Sahasrara, right hand towards Shri Mataji. Be sure the Sahasrara is open. Brahmarandra is getting wider more and more. More the grace flowing into us. Now keep our right hand on our forehead. Let us enjoy and creating a beautiful cradle for Jesus Christ, for staying in our Agnya. More we are boosting up, where even we are keeping the hands. Already it's cold. It boosts up more and more. The vibrations increases. Let's say the Lord's Prayer. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come. Thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. And give us this day our daily bread. And forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from the evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power and the glory, forever and ever. Amen. Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devyai Namo Namaha. Now keep your right hand above the Sahasrara now. Keep watch the flowing of vibration from above the sahasrara into the Muladhara chakra and into the forehead. Slowly rotate your right hand above sahasrara, 7 inches above the sahasrara in clockwise direction. Enjoy the changes in the whole brain and in the pipe of Sushma. So Sahasrara is completely open. Let's enjoy the opening of Sahasrara completely. In this state, let's keep our right hand on our Ekadash Rudra. Shri Mataji. You are Shri Ekadash Rudra Ma. Please, Ma. Please, you be fully awakened in our Ekadash Rudra and destroy all the negative forces that attack my devotions to you. Immediately when you touch the Ekadash Rudra, enjoy the changes at the whole brain. No forcible vibrations or any changes through the witness. Through our Atma Sthiti. Enjoy awakening of Ekadash Rudras even when saying the names of Ekadash Rudras. Om Shri Mahakartikeya Namo Namaha. Let us enjoy Shri Mahakartikeya, awakening within us to destroy all the aggressiveness, arrogance, and tyrannical tendencies in us, and destroy all the negativities that prevents our Muladhara from being open. Om Shri Brahmadeva Saraswati Namo Namaha. Let's enjoy Sri Brahmadeva Saraswati. Rudra established within us. Om Tameva Sakshat Sri Lakshmi Narayana Namo Namaha. Whenever we chant each and every name of the deities of Ekadashi Rudra, we see the changes. And feel the joy of the presence of Ekadashi Rudra awakening within us. Om Tameva Sakshat Shri Shiva Shakti Namo Namaha. Om Tameva Sakshat Shri Jesus Namo Namaha. Om Tameva Sakshat Shri Mahavira Namo Namaha. Om Tameva Sakshat Shri Buddha Namo Namaha. Om Tameva Sakshat Shri Mahaganeshaya Namo Namaha. Om Tameva Sakshat Shri Hiranyagarbhaya Namo Namaha. Om Tameva Sakshat Shri Mahabhairavanath Namo Namaha. Om Tameva Sakshat Shri Mahahanumana Namo Namaha. Mataji, please awaken all these deities of Ekadash Rudras. Is within us completely and destroy all the evil forces in and around me. Now keep our right hand above the Sahasrara, 7 to 14 inches above. Again, rotate slowly in clockwise direction. Now keep both hands towards Shri Mataji. Feel the changes in above the Sahasrara, both the hands. And take ego, superego, drop it into the water. Slowly, from above the Sahasrara, drop down slowly to the water for 7 times. Let the grace just flow, enjoy the grace from above the Sahasrara, down towards the ego, superego, and dropped into the water. Then wash your feet. Get ready for the second foot soak. You bandhan to the water and keep it away. Put the salt into the water. Om Tameva Sakshat Shri Samudra Devata Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nimla Devyai Namo Namaha. So enjoy flowing the vibration into the water. And keep both the feet again into the water. Okay, both hands towards Shrimataji. Watch Shrimataji's eyes again. And keep watch the Sahasrara is open or not. Keep your right hand 2-3 inches above the Sahasrara. This vibration, keep our right hand on our first part of our Bhavasara. And enjoy the flowing of vibration from above the Sahasrara to the pipe of Sushumna into the Bhavasara. Immediately, when you touch the Bhavasara, first part of the Bhavasara, are able to watch any changes for 1 minute. Let's be there for 1 minute and witness the changes. In between, if you want to share, if you're getting cool breeze or any changes, you can share. Even immediately when you touch, somebody can feel the whole Bhavasagar gets cleansed and cool. Let us keep watch the first part of the Bhavasagar. Flowing from above the Sahasrara into the first part of the Bhavasagar. Slowly keep your right hand to the second part of the Bhavasagar. Watch from above the Sahasrara into first part and second part. See the change. Also, if anybody feel any changes or experiences, you can share in between. In some part of our Bhavasara need more time that you can do individually. Let's do for 1 minute for one part of the Bhavasara. And keep full attention there. Now we go the Sahasrara to the first part to the second part now. Let's go. Keep a right hand at the third part of our Bhavasara. Are you getting cool or hot? Any breeze? Anybody can share? How do you feel now at the third part of our Bhavasara now? Also can feel from above the Sahasrara. The flow starts from there to the first part, second part, third part.
Heat feeling हो रही है माताजी.
Shesh Mataji.
Heat feel हो रही है भैया माताजी.
Okay. It will take some time. The only thing we have to do even individually, please do daily. If this for 1 minute or 2 minutes. In some chakras, some part of Bhavasara, it takes more time. Anybody feel cool there? Now to the fourth part of our Bhavasara. And please watch from above the sastra. That is very important. From above the sastra, if you watch, you can enjoy the flow of these cool vibrations immediately. It can change, the changes can happen very much fast. Only thing is the pure attention more into it. Surrenderance means being in detached form. More we are detached, more we are surrendered. More we are attached, more we can't be in surrenders. Now keep our right hand, fifth and sixth part of our Namaskar. For few seconds, let's keep there. Now you can watch the C shape from first part to the sixth. Seventh part. Keep full attention. Eighth part. It's very important working on Bhavasana. To enjoy the righteousness of Dharma. Ninth and 10th part. Please stay there for another few seconds. Are you able to feel the whole circle from first part to the 10th part? Now slowly rotate your right hand. The whole Bhavasana slowly. First part, second part, third part, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth, 10th. Again, one more rotation. Slowly. Feel the changes in the whole Bhavasana from above the sastra. Again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And keep our hand now at the first part of the Bhavasana. Keep watch the whole pipeline around the Bhavasana. Now rotate 3 times, 7 times, and flow. Drop it into the water. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And feel the vibrations. Feel the changes. Again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now, without touch, let us rotate. Without touch the Bhavasana, use your hand without touch and rotate. 10 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. See, slowly the vibration increases or not? Are you able to see any changes? Are you able to feel the vibration increases? Anybody?
Yes, Bhaiya.
Yes, Mataji.
9 chakras are cool, but liver is some hot.
Okay. So when you do individually, please keep more attention in the liver part. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Drop it into the water. And now keep both hands towards Shimataji. With your attention, you have to rotate. Rotate with your attention. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's be there in this blissful state. Keep your right hand above the Sahasrara and enjoy the flow of vibration from above the Sahasrara into the whole Bhavasara. Also rotate your right hand above the means Bhavasara Pita for 10 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And feel the vibration from above the Sahasrara again. Whole Bhavasara, all the Pitas gets full by grace of Shrimati. Let us feel the changes happens there. Let us wash the feet now. And into the water. Just bow down to Shri Mataji. Raise your Kundalini mother, take bandhan. With vibrations. Give full attention above Sahasrara and the whole Sushumna. Let always enjoy the opening. By grace of Shri Mataji, with our pure attention, it definitely will open. Thank you very much, Shri Mataji, for giving us such a blissful time in the collectivity. Thank you very much, Shri Mataji. Koti Koti Naman. Ananta Koti Naman. Jai Shri Mataji. Thank you very much also to all my brothers and sisters. Thank you very much for joining to become one with Shri Mataji now. Thank you very much.
जय श्री माता जी भैया
Jai Shri Mataji.
जय श्री माता जी भैया
Jai Shri
माता जी भैया
भैया
जय श्री माता जी भैया
जय श्री
जय
माता
श्री
जी
माता
जय
जी
श्री माता जी भैया
Mataji.
जय श्री माता जी भैया
Jai Shri Mataji.
जय श्री माता जी भैया
Jai Shri Mataji.
जय श्री माता जी भैया
Jai Shri Mataji. So let's be ready for the shoe beat. Jai Shri Mataji, all of you.
Jai Shri Mataji Bhaiya. Thank you very much.
Jai Shri Mataji.
जय श्री माता जी सबको। हम सब शुबिट के लिए चप्पल को लेके आएंगे या शूज को लेके आएंगे, 1 मिनट में तैयार हो जाएंगे। जय श्री माता जी। हम सब दोनों हाथ आकाश की तरफ, आकाश देवता की तरफ लेंगे। आकाश देवता को देखेंगे। लेट अस लुक एट आकाश देवता, both the hand towards आकाश देवता. Actually, after this very nice clearance session, drenching with vibrations, it is not necessary, but the badas move from place to place and hide somewhere within us. So should it, let us go first. इतना सुंदर क्लियरेंस सेशन के बाद, इतना चैतन्य से भरने के बाद, शुभिट सेशन की आवश्यकता मुझे नहीं दिख रहा है, मगर बाधाएं एक जगह से एक जगह जाके चुप जाते हैं हमारे अंदर। तो बाधा को निकलने के लिए शुभिट आवश्यक होती है। तो हम आगे बढ़ेंगे। सबसे पहले हम विराट चक्र को, विशुद्धि को खोलेंगे, आकाश तत्व को स्थापित करेंगे हमारे अंदर। श्री माता जी, आप ही साक्षात श्री आकाश देवता हो। श्री माता जी, कृपा कर हमें आकाश तत्व प्रदान कीजिए। आकाश तत्व की परिशुद्धता, विशालता, हल्कापन कृपा कर हमें प्रदान कीजिए। श्री माता जी और साक्षात श्री आकाश देवता, प्लीज ब्लेस अस विद ether element, the purity of ether element, the weightlessness, the vastness. Please bless us, Shri Mataji. अब हम हमेशा की तरह अल्लाह अकबर 16 बार कहेंगे। एज यूजुअल लेट अस चैंट अल्लाह अकबर 16 टाइम्स। अल्लाह बोलते समय मुंह को पूर्ण रूप से खोलेंगे। आवाज को बहुत बड़ी निकालने की जरूरत नहीं है, खड़े होके कहेंगे तो अच्छा रहेगा। इफ वी चैंट अल्लाह अकबर इन स्टैंडिंग मोशन इट इज गुड। When we chant Allah, let us open our mouth fully, not necessary to say loudly. Let us start. Allah Akbar. 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 साक्षात श्री आदि शक्ति माता जी श्री निर्मला देवी नमो नमः। दोनों हाथ आकाश की तरफ। Let us take both the hand towards sky. Let us observe the changes in the flow of fingertips, सहस्रारा and the physical विशुद्धि। जो हाथों की उंगलियों में चैतन्य में बदलाव आता है उसका हम अनुभव करेंगे। विशुद्धि को और सहस्रार में जो बदलाव आता है उसको भी हम महसूस करेंगे। दोनों हाथ को जोड़ के प्रणाम करेंगे। थैंक यू आकाश देवता, थैंक यू जय श्री माता जी, थैंक यू श्री माता जी। कोटि कोटि प्रणाम, अनंत कोटि प्रणाम। दोनों हाथ सूर्य देवता की तरफ लेंगे। हम गायत्री मंत्र कहेंगे। हमको समझना है जिसको ईड़ा नाड़ी में समस्या है उनको गायत्री मंत्र से फायदा मिलेगा। श्री माता जी ने बहुत सारे स्पीचेस में मिले बताए हैं। जिसको राइट साइड में पिंगला नाड़ी में समस्या है उनको गायत्री मंत्र नहीं कहना है ज्यादा बार, मगर सामूहिकता में हफ्ते में 1 बार 3 बार कहने से नुकसान कुछ नहीं होने वाला है, तो हम कर सकते हैं। ये सहयोगा is a mixture of all the isms, Hinduism, Muslimism, Christianism, everything. So we use these isms to establish Vishwa Nirmala Dharma within us, all the aspects which helps us in our ascent. We use it in Sahaja Yoga. So this is also the Gayatri mantra is also the one of the aspect which helps us to come out of Ida Nadi, which is the very, very, very essential Nadi. So we don't label any of the isms to the Sahaja Yoga practices. हमको समझना है सहज योगा सभी इज्म माने हिंदुइज्म, मुस्लिमिज्म, क्रिश्चियनिज्म, जो कुछ भी इज्म है, धर्म है, उन सब का सार है। सभी धर्मों में जो जो अच्छा बताया गया है उसको निकाल के श्री माता जी ने विश्व निर्मला धर्म स्थापित करने में उपयोग कर रहे हैं, किए हैं, हमको भी सिखाए हैं, हम सब सीख रहे हैं। तो हम किसी एक चीज को बोलते समय हम ये हिंदुइज्म का है, ये क्रिश्चियनिज्म का है, हम लॉर्ड्स प्रेयर कहेंगे तो हिंदुओं को लगता है तो क्रिश्चियनिज्म का है, तो हम हिंदुइज्म का कुछ कहते हैं तो सबको लगता है तो ये हिंदुइज्म का है। ये शूबिट करते हैं, पेपर बर्निंग करते हैं तो लगता है एक मुसलमान का है। नहीं, विश्व निर्मला धर्म सभी धर्मों का सार है। तो हमारे उस आत्मोन्नति में जो कुछ भी बाधा बन रही है, आसान तरीके से किस किस टेक्निक का यूज करते हुए हम निकाल सकते हैं, बाहर आ सकते हैं, इसका श्री माता ने बहुत आसान तरीके से हम सबको सिखाए हैं। तो विश्व निर्मला धर्म ये सभी धर्मों का सार है। तो हम किसी भी प्रकार के मन में वो इस धर्म का है, इस धर्म का है, ये कंडीशनिंग लेबलिंग ना करते हुए सब चीज को हम पूर्ण हृदय से स्वीकार करेंगे तो हमको इसका फायदा मिलने वाला है। तो अब हम पूर्ण हृदय से गायत्री मंत्र कहेंगे। नाउ लेट अस यूज द टेक्निक्स ऑफ विश्व निर्मला धर्म given by our mother, holy mother, universal mother Shri Mataji, with open heart. Let us chant Gayatri mantra, taking our attention to the each and every chakra while chanting the Bija mantras in Sushumna Nadi. बीज मंत्र को कहते हुए हम सुषुम्ना नाड़ी में उसके संबंधित चक्रों में सुषुम्ना नाड़ी में लेके जाएंगे। वैसे हम गायत्री मंत्र कहेंगे। अभी सबसे पहले हम सूर्य देवता को प्रणाम करेंगे। लेट अस जॉइन आवर हैंड्स, ऑफर प्रणाम टू सूर्य देवता। श्री माता जी, आप ही साक्षात श्री सूर्य देवता हो, कृपा कर हमें श्री सूर्य देवता की समस्त गुण, शक्तियां और ज्ञान प्रदान करने की कृपा कीजिए। श्री माता जी, कृपा कर हमारे अंदर की सूर्य देवता को पूर्ण रूप से संतुलन प्रदान करने की कृपा कीजिए। हमारे ईड़ा नाड़ी को, बैक आज्ञा को शुद्ध करते हुए चैतन्य और शक्ति प्रदान करने की कृपा कीजिए। श्री माता जी, कृपा कर हमारे पिंगला नाड़ी में श्री हिरण्य गर्भिणी शक्ति स्थापित करने की कृपा कीजिए। Sri Mataji, you are Saksha, Shri Surya Devata. Please bless us with all the qualities, powers and knowledge of Shri Surya Devata. Shri Mataji, please give complete balance to Surya Devata within us. Shri Mataji, please cleanse and nourish our Ida Nadi and back ajna. Shri Mataji, please establish Shri Hiranyagarbhini Shakti in our Pingala Nadi. Looking at Surya Devata with open eyes, let us chant गायत्री मंत्र. सूर्य देवता को देखते हुए हम गायत्री मंत्र कहेंगे. ओम त्वमेव साक्षात् श्री सूर्य देवता साक्षात् श्री आदिशक्ति माता जी श्री निर्मला देवी नमो नमः. ओम भू मूलाधार. ओम भुवः स्वादिष्ठान. ओम स्वः मणिपुर. ओम महः अनाहत. ओम जनः विशुद्धि. ओम तपः आज्ञा. ओम सत्यम. सहस्रार से बाहर आएंगे हम ब्रह्मरंध्र में. लेट अस कम आउट ऑफ ब्रह्मरंध्र. ओम तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो न प्रचोदयात्. सहस्रार से ऊपर. लेट अस टेक अवर अटेंशन लिटिल अबव द सहस्रार. ओम आपो ज्योतिरसो अमृतं ब्रह्म भूर्भुवः स्वरम्. लेट अस लीव अवर अटेंशन टुवर्ड्स विराटा स्काई. आकाश की तरफ हम हमारे चित्त को छोड़ देंगे और महसूस करेंगे कुंडलिनी माँ आकाश की तरफ बहते हुए. पहले से आज बहुत सुंदरता से बहते हुए हम महसूस कर पा रहे हैं. अभी उसमें और कुछ बदलाव आया क्या, हम महसूस कर पा रहे हैं क्या? टुडे after clearance session, Kundalini, Mother Kundalini is flowing very nicely above Sahasrara. Now let us observe, is there any changes, addition of threads of the strands of the Mother Kundalini and the height after chanting Gayatri Mantra? And the height taken by Mother Kundalini, let us observe. Likewise, 2 more times, let us chant गायत्री मंत्र. इसी प्रकार और 2 बार हम कहेंगे. ओम भू ओम भुवः ओम स्वः ओम महः ओम जनः ओम तपः ओम सत्यम्. ओम तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो न प्रचोदयात्. ओम आपो ज्योतिरसो अमृतं ब्रह्म भूर्भुवः स्वरम्. ओम भू ओम भुवः ओम स्वः ओम महः ओम जनः ओम तपः ओम सत्यम्. ओम तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो न प्रचोदयात्. ओम आपो ज्योतिरसो अमृतं ब्रह्म भूर्भुवः स्वरम्. दोनों हाथ जोड़ के प्रणाम करेंगे सूर्य देवता को और पीछे मुड़ लेंगे. लेट अस जॉइन आवर हैंड्स, ऑफर प्रणामास टू सूर्य देवता एंड टेक टर्न बैक आज्ञा टुवर्ड्स सूर्य देवता. बैक आज्ञा सूर्य देवता की तरफ. लेफ्ट हैंड कोने से मोड़ते हुए आकाश देवता की तरफ. राइट हैंड बैक आज्ञा में. लेट अस take our left hand towards sky, bending at elbow, right hand on back ajna. Let us look at Akash Devata. Let us observe back ajna from Sahasrara. आकाश की तरफ देखेंगे, सहस्रार से बैक आज्ञा को महसूस करेंगे. श्री माता जी, आप ही साक्षात श्री महागणेश हो, श्री महाभैरव हो, श्री महाहिरण्यगर्भा हो. कृपा कर हमारे बैक आज्ञा में आइए माँ. श्री माता जी, प्लीज कम इन और बैक आज्ञा. श्री माता जी, कृपा कर मुझसे, मेरे परिवार से, मेरे पितरों से, मेरे मातृकुल पितृकुल के पितृगुण से, मेरे ससुराल की तरफ के पितरों से, मेरे जन्म जन्मांतरों में, जाने अनजाने में, आदि शक्ति के विरुद्ध में, सत्य के विरुद्ध में, आत्म तत्व के विरुद्ध में किसी भी प्रकार की भूल हो गई हो श्री माता जी, कृपा कर मुझे और हम सबको क्षमा कीजिए. श्री माता जी, कृपा कर हमें क्षमा कीजिए. श्री माता जी, हमारे पितरों को क्षमा करके उनको आत्मोन्नति प्रदान करने की कृपा कीजिए. श्री माता जी, हमारे पितरों को क्षमा करके उनको आत्मोन्नति प्रदान करने की कृपा कीजिए और उनके दुष्प्रभाव को हमारे सूक्ष्म तंत्र से दूर करने की कृपा कीजिए. श्री माता जी, हम बैक आज्ञा में श्री माता जी के चरण कमलों को देखेंगे. लेट अस फील श्री माता जी लोटस फीट इन और बैक आज्ञा. श्री माता जी, please forgive me, my family, and my ancestors of parents' side and in-laws' side for the mistakes committed by all of us knowingly or unknowingly against the truth, against the Adi Shakti, against the Atma Tattva. Please forgive us, Shri Mataji. Shri Mataji, please forgive us and bless all of us with assent. Shri Mataji, please forgive our ancestors and bless them with assent. And please remove their bad effects from our subtle system. राइट हैंड को धरती माता की तरफ, हम धरती माता को देखेंगे. लेट अस टेक राइट हैंड टुवर्ड्स मदर. लेट अस लुक एट मदर, ऑब्जर्विंग बैक आज्ञा. Let us take both the hand towards आकाश देवता, दोनों हाथ आकाश देवता की तरह। आकाश देवता को देखेंगे। Let us look at आकाश देवता। श्री माता जी, you are साक्षात श्री आकाश देवता। Please receive the vibrations flowing through us and please spread it in all over the area, all over the world. श्री माता जी, कृपा कर हमारे माध्यम से बहने वाले परम चैतन्य को स्वीकार कीजिए, पूर्ण परिसर में और पूर्ण विश्व में फैलाने की कृपा कीजिए श्री माता जी। दोनों हाथों को जोड़ के प्रणाम करेंगे। Let us offer pranamas to Akash Devata. Thank you, Akash Devata. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for your blessings and help. Back ajna को टप टपाएंगे। Let us tap back ajna. Take turn. पीछे मुड़ लेंगे फिर से सूर्य देवता की तरफ। सूर्य देवता को प्रणाम करेंगे। Let us offer pranama to सूर्य देवता. Thank you, सूर्य देवता. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for your help and blessings. कोटि कोटि प्रणामास at your lotus feet. कोटि कोटि प्रणामास श्री माता जी. With these vibrations, let us lift our mother Kundalini and take बंधन. इस चैतन्य से हम कुंडली माँ को उठा के बंधन लेंगे। पूर्ण भक्ति से महसूस करते हुए धीरे से with bhakti and love and feeling mother Kundalini kavach, keeping complete attention on vibrations. पूर्णतया चित्त को चैतन्य में रखते हुए कवच धारणा करेंगे। चित्त निरोध। हमारे शरीर के आजू बाजू में वो चैतन्य की कवच बना है, उसका हम महसूस करेंगे। लेट अस फील द कवच अराउंड आवर बॉडी। नाउ लेट अस क्लीन द प्लेस वेयर वी आर गोइंग टू डू शूबिट विद दिस वाइब्रेशन। इस चैतन्य से हम जहां शोभित करने जा रहे हैं उस जगह को शुद्ध करेंगे, बंधन देते हुए, गिविंग बंधन। बोथ हैंड्स ऑन मदर, दोनों हाथ धरती माता पर। लेट अस ऑब्जर्व सुषुम्ना एंड ब्रह्मरंध्र एंड कनेक्ट विद मदर अर्थ। धरती माता के साथ जुड़ जाएंगे, ब्रह्मरंध्र को और सुषुम्ना को हम महसूस करेंगे, पूर्ण निर्विचार हो जाएंगे। लेट अस गेट इनटू कंप्लीट थॉटलेस स्टेट। श्री माता जी, यू आर साक्षात श्री गणेश, यू आर साक्षात श्री आदि भूमि माता, यू आर साक्षात श्री पंच महाभूत देवता। Please forgive us for touching you with our feet and having the desire to do shubit. Say Mataji, please permit us to do collective shubit and please cleanse us and please bless us. श्री माता जी, कृपा कर हमें क्षमा कीजिए। आपको हम पांव से छू रहे हैं और शोभित करने की इच्छा रखे हुए हैं। श्री माता जी, कृपा कर हमें क्षमा कीजिए और सामूहिकता में शोभित करने की अनुमति प्रदान करने की कृपा कीजिए। श्री माता जी, कृपा कर हमें शुद्धता प्रदान कीजिए और आशीर्वाद देने की कृपा कीजिए। लेट अस ऑफर प्रणाम। धरती माता को प्रणाम करेंगे, फिर से बंधन देंगे। वंस अगेन लेट अस गिव बंधन, ऑब्जर्विंग द फ्लो ऑफ वाइब्रेशंस फ्रॉम द फिंगर टिप्स। चैतन्य उंगलियों से बह रही है, उसको हम अनुभव करते हुए बंधन देंगे। और पहला सर्कल विद विशुद्धि फिंगर, फर्स्ट सर्कल। लेट अस राइट ऑल द guru names to whom we followed earlier and all the still our family members are following, and all the gurus who are practicing ashuddha vidya in our area. हम किस किस के पास गए थे उन सब का नाम लिखेंगे और किस किस के पास हमारे फैमिली मेंबर्स जा रहे हैं उसका भी नाम लिखेंगे। और टीवी में, यूट्यूब में, फेसबुक में हम किसका प्रवचन सुनते हैं उनका भी नाम लिखेंगे और आज से बाद प्रवचन सुनना छोड़ देंगे। और हमारे एरिया में जो जो अशुद्ध विद्या प्रैक्टिशनर का नाम हमको पता है सबका नाम हम लिखेंगे। हो गया है तो बंधन देंगे। इफ इट इज ओवर लेट अस गिव बंधन। इन सबको हम सरेंडर करेंगे। लेट अस सरेंडर ऑल दिस पीपल। हाथ इसके ऊपर चैतन्य देते हुए हम खड़ा करेंगे 4-5 इंच ऊपर। लेट अस टेक आवर हैंड 4-5 inches above and give the vibrations and surrender. Shri Mataji, please remove all the Ashuddha Vidyas, Ashuddha Vidya powers from all these Aguru Kugurus and Mantravadis and Tantravadis. Say Mataji, please save all the sadhakas and all the Sajyogis from all these people. Please destroy all these people, Shri Mataji. श्री माता जी कृपा कर इन सब के अंदर के अशुद्ध विद्या की शक्ति को, तंत्र मंत्र की विद्या की शक्ति को पूर्ण रूप से नाश करने की कृपा कीजिए और इन सब की नाश करने की कृपा कीजिए। समस्त सहयोगियों की और समस्त साधकों की रक्षा करने की कृपा कीजिए। चैतन्य में जो बदलाव आता है उसको हम महसूस करेंगे। Let us feel the changes in the vibrations after prayer. Now let us take both the chappals and give बंधन। दोनों चप्पल को लेंगे और बंधन देंगे। लेफ्ट चप्पल को चैतन्य देंगे। Let us give vibration to the left chappal. And now, following the protocol, looking towards sky, observing our Sahasrara and left palm, being in complete thoughtless state, respecting Mother Earth, we should it very slowly. हमेशा की तरह आकाश की तरफ देखते हुए, सहस्रार को और लेफ्ट पाम को महसूस करते हुए, पूर्ण निर्विचारिता में रहते हुए, धरती माता की आदर करते हुए, बहुत हल्के हाथों से हम शुभ इट करेंगे। लेट अस स्टार्ट, शुरू करेंगे। किसी के ऊपर हम चित्त को नहीं डालेंगे। Don't put attention on any of the Gurus. We can pray in our heart, Shri Mataji, please remove all the powers of Ashuddha Vidyas from all these Aguru Gurus. मनी मन हम प्रार्थना कर सकते हैं, श्री माताजी कृपा करें इन सभी अगुरु कुगुरु के अशुद्ध विद्या की शक्ति का नाश करने की कृपा कीजिए। जो चैतन्य अंदर आ रहे हैं उसको अंदर आने देंगे। Let us allow the nectar to flow inward up to Muladhara. राइट मूलाधार को महसूस करेंगे। लेट अस लुक एट आवर राइट मूलाधारा फ्रॉम अबोव द सहस्रार, सहस्रार के ऊपर से राइट मूलाधार को महसूस करेंगे। सभी प्रकार की राक्षसी वृत्ति प्रवृत्तियां राइट स्वादिष्टान को क्लियर करेंगे। द अटेंशन ऑफ ऑल दिस अगुरु कुगुरु साधका, इन सबके चित्त जो साधकों के ऊपर है उसको हम शुद्ध करेंगे। लेफ्ट स्वादिष्टान अशुद्ध विद्या का नाश करेंगे। सहस्रार के ऊपर जाएंगे। लेट अस मूव अबोव सहस्रार। थैंक यू श्री माता जी। थैंक यू श्री माता जी। थैंक यू माँ। लेट अस स्टॉप रुकेंगे। इसको इकट्ठा करके हम आकाश की तरफ उड़ाएंगे। लेट अस कलेक्ट एंड थ्रो टुवर्ड्स स्काई। लेट अस ब्लो। वंस अगेन क्लेम द प्लेस एंड गिव बंधन। फिर से हम जगह को शुद्ध करते हुए बंधन देंगे। सेकेंड सर्कल। पर्सनल राउंड। अपना अपना नाम लिखेंगे। लेट अस राइट आवर नेम। ईगो, सुपर ईगो, अहंकार, प्रति अहंकार, कर्ता भाव, श्रेष्ठता का भाव, इंफीरियरिटी सुपीरियरिटी कॉम्प्लेक्सेस, कर्ता भाव, अगुरु कुगुरु प्रॉब्लम्स, अगुरु कुगुरु की समस्याएं, सभी प्रकार के अशुद्ध विद्याएं, ऑल टाइप्स ऑफ अशुद्ध विद्या, राक्षसी वृत्ति प्रवृत्तियां, अपवित्रता, अमंगलता, अबोधिता के विरुद्ध में हमारे अंदर जो कुछ भी क्वालिटीज है वो ऑल द क्वालिटीज अगेंस्ट द इनोसेंस, impure attention of others on me, repeatedly moving my attention on others, दूसरों के मेरे ऊपर रहने वाला अशुद्ध चित्त और बार बार दूसरों के ऊपर जाने वाला मेरा चित्त, all types of illusions, भ्रांतियां, 6 subtle enemies, कामा क्रोध लोभ मोह मद मात्सर्य, हमारे अंदर की सभी प्रकार के अधर्म, अशांति, असमाधान, असंतोष, असंतृप्ति, lacking in satisfaction, contentment, peace and calmness, lacking in calmness and peace, lacking in surrenderness and bhakti, भक्ति की कमी, समर्पण मनोभाव की कमी, सूक्ष्म तंत्र के सभी प्रकार के अड़चने और बाधाएं, all types of minute problems in the subtle system, physical, mental, emotional and spiritual imbalances, शारीरिक, मानसिक, भावनात्मक और आध्यात्मिक असंतुलन, परिवार से, समाज से, नेबर से, फ्रेंड से, कार्य क्षेत्र से, पितृओं से आने वाले सभी प्रकार के अड़चने और बाधाएं, प्रॉब्लम्स फ्रॉम फैमिली, नेबर्स, सोसाइटी, फ्रेंड्स, वर्क प्लेस एंड एंसेस्टर्स, संकुचित मनोभावना, मेन माइंडेडनेस, फियर, अव्यक्त भय, लैकिंग इन फेथ एंड कॉन्फिडेंस, आत्मविश्वास की कमी, माधुर्य की कमी और साक्षी भाव की कमी, लैकिंग इन विटनेस एंड स्वीटनेस, लैकिंग इन फॉरगिवनेस एंड इंटीग्रेशन, क्षमाशीलता की कमी, समग्रता की कमी, प्रचार प्रसार में भाग लेने की मौके की कमी, निर्विचारिता की कमी, ऐसे आपको कुछ लिखना है तो लिख लीजिएगा. इफ यू वांट टू ऐड प्लीज ऐड. अगर हो गए तो बंधन देंगे. इफ इट इज ओवर लेट अस गिव बंधन. लेट अस सरेंडर ऑल दोस नॉट रिटन हियर. जो कुछ भी लिखने को बाकी है, हमको पता नहीं है क्या क्या है, ये सब हम परम चैतन्य को छोड़ देंगे. हम परम चैतन्य के चरणों में सब छोड़ देंगे. लेट अस सरेंडर. श्रीमाता जी, प्लीज रिमूव ऑल टाइप्स ऑफ minute problems from the path of our ascent and please make all of us worthy of your lotus feet. श्रीमाता जी, कृपा कर सूक्ष्माति सूक्ष्म अड़चनों को, बाधाओं को दूर करते हुए हमें आपके चरण कमलों को योग्य बनाने की कृपा कीजिए. चैतन्य में जो बदलाव आता है महसूस करेंगे. लेट अस ऑब्जर्व द चेंजेस इन द वाइब्रेशंस आफ्टर प्रेयर. नाउ लेट अस टेक राइट चप्पल एंड गिव वाइब्रेशन. राइट चप्पल लेंगे और वाइब्रेशन देंगे. अब हम प्रोटोकॉल्स का अनुसरण करते हुए शुभ शुरू करेंगे. लेट अस स्टार्ट शुभ बीटिंग फॉलोइंग द प्रोटोकॉल्स. लेट अस स्टार्ट. चैतन्य जो अंदर आ रहा है उसको मूलाधार तक लेके जाएंगे. हमारे अंदर की राक्षसी वृत्ति प्रवृत्तियों को, अपवित्रता, मंगलता को दूर करेंगे. लेट अस रिमूव ऑल द राक्षसी वृत्ति प्रवृत्तियां, डेविलिश नेचर, impurities, inauspiciousness, all the qualities against the innocence. Let us feel that chakra in our hand also, left palm. Feel the clearance. शुद्धता को हम हमारे बाएं हाथ के हथेली में भी महसूस करेंगे, उस चक्र में. सभी प्रकार की चित्त की अशुद्धता को दूर करेंगे. Let us remove the impurities in our attention. All types of impure desires and impure knowledges, let us remove. अशुद्ध विद्या और अशुद्ध इच्छाओं को दूर करेंगे. सभी प्रकार की अशांति, असमाधान, असंतोष, असंतृप्ति, असंतृप्त आत्माओं को हम दूर करेंगे नाभि चक्र से. Let us remove the insatisfaction, insatisfied spirits in our navi chakra, lacking in contentment, peace, calmness, surrenderness, lacking in the surrenderness, everything. Let us remove. सभी प्रकार की भ्रांतियां, all types of illusion and addiction, guru kuguru problems, all the 6 subtle enemies, सभी प्रकार के कामा क्रोध लोभ मोह मद मात्सर्य आदि अरिषड वैरियों को दूर करेंगे. Fear, lacking in confidence and faith, मेन माइंडेडनेस, संकुचित मनोभावना, व्यक्त भय, आत्मविश्वास की कमी दूर करेंगे. Inferiority, superiority complexes, lacking in witness and sweetness, माधुर्य की कमी, साक्षी भाव की कमी, हीनता की भावना और श्रेष्ठता की भावना को दूर करेंगी. अहंकार प्रति अहंकार को दूर करेंगे, सभी प्रकार की कंडीशनिंग, पास्ट वरीज, फ्यूचरिस्टिक थॉट्स, भूत बाधा, सभी प्रकार के कंडीशनिंग्स को दूर करेंगे। लेट अस रिमूव all types of minute ego, super ego, conditioning, all the past worries and futuristic thoughts, all the bhut badas, thought process lacking in निर्विचारिता की कमी, भूतकाल की यादें, भविष्यकाल की चिंताएं दूर करेंगे। ऊपर जाएंगे और सभी चक्रों को महसूस करेंगे। लेट अस मूव अबव सहस्रारा and watch the subtle system wherever any problems are we feeling in our left palm. थैंक यू श्रीमाता जी, थैंक यू श्रीमाता जी। रुकेंगे, लेट अस स्टॉप, कलेक्ट एंड थ्रो टुवर्ड्स स्काई, इकट्ठा करके आकाश की तरफ उड़ाएंगे। जगह को शुद्ध करेंगे बंधन देते हुए। लेट अस क्लीन द प्लेस गिविंग बंधन टिल वी फील द कूलनेस फ्रॉम दिस प्लेस। जब तक हम हाथ में इस जगह की चैतन्य अनुभूति करेंगे तब तक बंधन देते रहेंगे। चैतन्य बहाव में जो बदलाव आया है उसको भी महसूस करेंगे। लेट अस आल्सो वॉच द डिफरेंस इन द फ्लो ऑफ वाइब्रेशंस। लेट अस गिव बंधन टू द चप्पल्स, चप्पल को भी बंधन देंगे। हाथ को भी बंधन देके हुए शुद्ध करेंगे। लेट अस क्लीन द बोथ द हैंड्स गिविंग बंधन। बोथ द हैंड्स ऑन मदर, दोनों हाथ धरती माता के ऊपर, धरती माता की अनुभूति करेंगे प्रेम का। लेट अस फील हर लव। थैंक यू श्री गणेशा, थैंक यू श्री भूमि माता, थैंक यू श्री पंच महाभूत देवता, थैंक यू श्री माता जी। थैंक यू श्री माता जी। कोटि कोटि प्रणाम at your lotus feet. अनंत कोटि प्रणाम at your lotus feet श्री माता जी। इसी चैतन्य से हम कुंडलिनी माकोटा के सामूहिकता में बंधन लेंगे। लेट अस टेक कलेक्टिव बंधन विद दिस वाइब्रेशन। जय श्री माता जी। थैंक यू श्री माता जी। जय
दीदी
श्री माता जी।
दीदी
बोलिए जय श्री माता जी। दीदी
हम जो कर रहे
हम
थे
सब हाथ और पाँव को
जय श्री
साबुन
माता जी।
लगा के धोएंगे। लेट अस वॉश योर लेग्स एंड हैंड्स विद सोप। जय श्री
जय
माता
श्री
जी।
माता जी दीदी।
जय श्री माता जी।
जय
जय
कर
श्री
रहे
माता
थे
दी।
जय माता दीदी, मुझे कुछ पूछना था दीदी।
एक के बाद
हेलो।
एक, एक के बाद एक, एक के बाद एक। हाँ
अच्छा
मीना,
अच्छा।
मीरा दीदी। हाँ आप बताइए। मीरा दीदी। यस मीरा दीदी।
जी हम कर रहे थे,
मीर
सुबह बहुत उबासी आ रही थी।
क्लियरेंस हो रहा है।
आंख से पानी गिर रहा था, इतना उबासी इतना आ रही थी, क्या बताऊं।
हाँ क्लियरेंस हो रहा था, तब होता है वैसे,
जी
है ना। सासरार कैसा है?
हेलो।
सासरार। हेलो।
नहीं जी, वाइब्रेशन हमें नहीं आते हाथ में और शस्त्रार्थ में।
ठीक है ठीक
मैं
है,
तो
करते रहे। वो क्लियरेंस हो रही है, क्लियरेंस हो के आपको ठीक हो जाएगा।
हमको विशुद्धि, बाई विशुद्धि, बाएं स्वाधिष्ठान में बहुत, जैसे कुछ ध्यान करने बैठते हैं, अभी भी कर रहे थे सुबह, तब भी जैसे पकड़ जो भी बुनबुनाहट महसूस होता है।
ठीक है, उसको शुद्ध करिए। कैंडल रखिए, 3 कैंडल ट्रीटमेंट कीजिए।
कर तो रहे हैं, इसमें जो करवाया जा रहा है उसको।
हाँ हाँ हो जाएगा दीदी। एक दिन में नहीं होगा, बहुत समय लगता है, क्योंकि हमारे जन्म जन्मांतर की सब रहता है ना अंदर।
जी जी।
ठीक, जय श्री माता जी।
ओके जी। जय श्री माता दीदी।
जय श्री
बोलिए
माता
जी।
जी।
हाँ बोलिए सुमन दीदी। जय
जी
श्री
जी।
माता जी।
हाँ जी दीदी, ये पूछना था, ये जो आप अपना क्लियरेंस करने से पहले जो हम लोग करते हैं, कुगुरु समस्त कुगुरु अगुरु इन सबों का, तो वो क्या आप अकेले भी कर सकते हैं? जैसे सिर्फ सामूहिकता में करना है, या जब मैं अपने लिए करती हूँ रोज तो कर सकती हूँ क्या?
कर सकते हो ना।
कर सकते हैं ना? ओके
कर
ठीक है
सकते हैं।
ठीक। ओके ओके। जय श्री माता दी।
जय
थैंक
श्री माता जी। जय श्री माता जी। राम भैया, आर यू कंटिन्यूइंग विद क्वेश्चन आंसर सेशन?
Yes, Didi, I will.
ओके, आई विल मेक यू होस्ट नाउ।
Okay, Didi. Yes, ma'am.
जय श्री माता जी।
Thank you, Didi.
जय श्री माता जी। भैया आई विल लीव।
Yeah, okay, Didi. Yes, ma'am, Didi.
जय श्री माता जी।
जय श्री माता जी भैया।
जय श्री माता दीदी, अभी 4 मिनट और है। 4 मिनट में हम लोग शुरू करेंगे, ठीक है?
ठीक, जय श्री माता जी।
तब तक आप लोग हाथ पैर धो लीजिए प्लीज। एवरीवन एल्स हु इज देयर, प्लीज वॉश योर लेग्स एंड हैंड्स। फिनिश योर शूबिट अगर हो गया है, हाथ पैर धो के आ जाइए।